All right, we're talking about it. We're going to pull back all of the curtains. The sky is not falling. This is not the end of Facebook. This is actually the biggest opportunity you have ever had as someone who uses Facebook for a tool for bringing in leads, for bringing in clients, and I cannot wait to dig in. For those of you that I don't know, my name is Molly Mahoney. I am stoked to be here with you today. I am a camera confidence coach, a Facebook Live ninja, and a messenger automation expert, and a human being. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so it's so good to see you. Hey, 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 I love seeing your comments down below, whether you're watching this live or in the replay. Comment down below. All right, and let's share this video because I'm about to go off. That's not why you want to share it, but share it because we're going to be talking about some seriously crazy stuff. I'm fixing my microphone. And there is mass hysteria going on. Yesterday, I looked at my Facebook page and I was like, oh my gosh, what on earth? So we're going to talk about the mass hysteria. We're going to talk about how this is actually the best thing that could be happening for you because you are here right now and you're paying attention to the ways that you can actually use these changes to your advantage. And we're going to dig in. Angie, I just heard, I'm so excited. I love your videos so much. Yo, I'm really stoked. Angie is part of the campaign. So good. Okay, so we're going to share this video, like we mentioned already. I also want to give it a little shout out to my mall stars. And for those of you who are thinking, I don't even know what an algorithm is, what the heck is she talking about? Whoa, yesterday, Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, made this big announcement and the world is losing their mind. Kelly, my amazing team member in our business here, the Prepared Performer, she was like, man, Sean, her husband was asking her about it. It's like all over the news. It's not just in the space of social media marketers. I guess the stock dropped today because everyone's flipping out. And we're going to go through the announcement from Mark Zuckerberg. We're going to talk through it a little bit and then so that everybody's on the same page. And then I'm going to show you exactly how you can use this as the best thing that has ever happened for you in the world of social media marketing and in your business. So yeah, Billy Funk, OMG, Billy Funk. You know what? Okay, if you guys are still on in a little bit, I think it might be cool if we bring some other people on. So Billy, if you're still around in a little bit, I'm going to send you a message with a link because I have not heard you talk about this yet, and I would love to know what you have to say. I also want to give some shout outs to a few people who I have heard speak about this so far. Rachel Pedersen, who is amazing, and she's one of my favorite social media gurus to go to, and I know that she and I share the same opinions on this. Also, Rachel, we're all about the Rachels. Rachel Miller of the Moolah Marketer, I'll share her link here below as well. She had an amazing post about this. And also Mari Smith, who I love so much, so let's make sure we give Mari Smith a big shout out. She had an awesome post about this as well. And sweet, Billy, I just did links. I'm going to go through this first, and then I'd love you to jump in. Okay. We are going to talk about this crazy change, the announcement that he made yesterday, and how this is the best thing that could happen for you. Ooh, and I saw many of you are commenting below with the word value. So let me explain that to you before I read you Mark Zuckerberg's statement. When you comment below with the word value, you'll get a message from our messenger bot. Her name is Molly Bot. She's a fun little robot, and she'll send you a message that will ask you to reply to that message with the word value, which I really hope is working because I did this very quickly and I don't even know if I tested it. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Hooray. Maybe. So reply with the word value and let me see. Did it work? Did it work? It looks like it did. Yes. Okay. So you're going to reply with the word value to her message that she sends. And then that will send you another message. And there's two things that I'm going to send you. So one is access to our free private Facebook group. It's called Elevate Your Awesome. It's an amazing community of mall stars, of people who are committed to joy, committed to human connections, which is one of the keys we're going to talk about today because it's one of the big shifts that's happening with Facebook, and committed to bringing in actual qualified leads, making the most of this tool as a way to boost your sales, boost your revenue, build your team, rock your business, and make things a little bit easier as well, right? So you'll get access to that free Facebook community. And we are also just magically, we have this upcoming training happening, which ties in so well with what we're talking about today. So I'm so thrilled that we had already done this. It is a Facebook business page makeover. And then thank you, Cindy, so much. It's a Facebook business page makeover. And in this makeover, we're going to walk through every step of your business page so that you have the foundations in place so that you're set up to handle these changes that are happening with the algorithm so that you can really use your business page effectively. And the price on that is going up on January 15th. So if you're watching this before January 15th, you're going to get a crazy low price that you'll see when you click through all of that and see our free Facebook group and the page for the makeover. If you're watching after January 15th, sneakily, I'm going to tell you the price is going up incrementally. So you probably are still going to get in on an awesome deal. Okay. And that's happening February 9th. So if you're watching it after February 9th, maybe we'll do it again. All right. So let's jump in. I'm going to actually screen share and I'm going to bring this post up and we're kind of going to dissect it and really talk about what all of this means. And here's one more thing I would love. If you have questions about this specifically, because I know I don't want to be like, the sky is not falling. What the heck is wrong with you people? I totally understand that this is a tool that you have been using as a source for many of you for your livelihood. And so I understand, let's get real. I understand the panic that a lot of people went into yesterday. So I get it. And I want to highlight that fear and get all the freak out right here. So if you have things that, Tam, good to see you. Hello, Jennifer, good to see you. Mama Sita, this is my mom. Yeah, Mama Sita. So if you have things that are coming up for you about this, I want to talk about it and I want to figure out how we're going to shift it because maybe there's some things that I haven't thought about that really are end of days. The world is falling apart. This is the apocalypse. I don't want to treat those fears lightly. Okay. All right, so let's pull this puppy up. Here we go. And I'm using BeLive.tv to make this magic happen right here. Awesome. And yeah, Cindy said, which is so great. Thank you, Cindy. If you can't see me, close out the screen and come back in. She couldn't see it either at first. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Stacy DePaulo, so good to see you here. Yes, thank you, Jana. I'm stoked to be sharing this as well. All right. Yeah, and don't forget, share this puppy. Tag people in this video because we're going to bring real truth and a plan and a path for you out of this. This is not about like freaking out. Okay. So this is what Mark Zuckerberg said. He said, our one big focus for areas this is my dyslexia. Woohoo. One of our big focus areas for 2018 is making sure that the time we spend on Facebook is time well spent. Well, shoot. Mark Zuckerberg, what are you talking about? I want to waste my time on Facebook. Man, this guy is such a jerk. I mean, do we all agree with that statement? Does that seem like something that we would want to be happening in our Facebook feeds, that Facebook is not a waste of time? So right away, that very first statement, I will say, yes, amen. If you agree that you want your time on Facebook to be well spent, give me an amen in the comments down below. Here, here. Lots of hearts and likes. If we're Billy Funk, let's do a fireworks show. All right. Number 2, we built Facebook to help people stay connected and bring us closer together with the people that matter to us. That's why we've always put friends and family at the core of our experience. Research shows that strengthening our relationships improves our well-being and our happiness. Again, actually something that's awesome. And I want to highlight that I feel like I'm screaming. I hope I'm not screaming. If I'm talking too loud, let me know. Okay. I want to highlight, amen. Yes. So, yeah, Annalie. So she said, I just came in, or I can't tell. I just came in. What is going on and how is it affecting small business? So this is a statement that Mark Zuckerberg made yesterday, and everyone is totally freaking out saying that we're not going to be able to use Facebook for business anymore, that no business pages will be seen. And actually, I have a few pages that I'm going to highlight because recently I have been seeing more posts from business pages, but they've been specific types of posts. And so I'm going to show you on a business page. It's a super random business page of someone that I connected with at BeLive TV. I messaged him earlier, so I hope he'll show up. He has a news channel in New Orleans, and I never see posts from his news channel. And a post from his came into my feed that was not sponsored, and it showed up on its own. And I was like, this makes sense, right? Okay. If you use your profile to shout, it will hurt you. If you are doing business on a personal level, you will be okay. I don't know if I understand exactly what that means, but bring up more things. Okay, so the next point that he makes is, I want to highlight this. That's why we've always put friends and family at the core of our experience. Research shows that strengthening our relationships improves our well-being and happiness. If you have been here at the Prepared Performer, our channel here, you probably have heard me say that at the core of every single business is a human being. The people that we're doing transactions with, they are human beings, even if it's actually a business to business interaction. So I work with a company that has municipalities as their contracts. And guess what? There's human beings who make those decisions. The owner of the company doesn't sit back. He goes out and talks to people. He goes to events where he's meeting people. And this is what we can do. Facebook, it's an amazing networking tool where we use our personal pages to network. And then I'm going to show you how we get people to our business pages and we get that interaction happening so that we can use our business pages strategically. Okay, the next little step. So relationships are super key. And actually, they've always been key if you're doing business in a way that I actually agree with and support. So, which for me, it was even hard also. So, I mean, for all of us, it's hard to realize that. But this is something that I think that we all agree with, right? Okay. But recently, okay, here's where it gets a little scary. We've gotten feedback from our community that public content, posts from businesses, brands, and media is crowding out the personal moments that lead us to connect more with each other. So what happens here is we start to freak out a little bit and think like, oh no, maybe we're in a place. Okay, yes. And Danielle says he started all of this by selling ad space on Facebook. Totally. And we're going to talk about that too, actually, because that's a huge thing that people are saying. So recently they've realized that there's too many business things coming in between, right? I want to point out there are a lot of people using their personal pages for business. So that is part of the crowding, right? So if you're using your personal page to post lots of spammy, salesy, weirdo posts, even if you feel like you're posting something that's just fun and happy, if it's a post that's selling stuff on your personal page, that's part of what this crowding is doing also, right? So it's crowding out the personal moments that lead us to connect with each other. Now, there can still be ways to craft content on your business page that is something that's personal and allows you to connect and makes people want to share it organically, makes people want to have that interaction with you. So if we focus on making those genuine, real connections on our personal page, we end up showing people the value that we also provide in our businesses and give them a reason to come to our business page. When the reason to come to our business page, there is no way to do that. Okay, Susan, I'm pulling this up and we're going to talk. I'm going to mention this right now. So Susan says, we have to remember that no matter what, Zuck & Co., no matter how they couch it, is couch it a term like that? Behind this is always their ability to make more money. Okay, Susan, you know how much I love you. This is a business for them. Of course, they're going to be finding ways to be able to make money with this platform because it's a business. And so many of us have counted on ways to use this tool for free. Cool. But at some point we have to either really provide, and you do this, Susan, so I'm not saying this to you, but like at some point we have to start actually really providing value for people that they will want to see organically or for free, or we're going to have to put some ad spend into our pages. And when we do put ad spend into our pages, if you're actually crafting your message in a way that it's really connecting to another human being and you're giving people a real, genuine reason to show up, then the ads will work and you won't have to spend as much money, right? I also think part of the way to make more money with your business, Facebook, is to give your audience what they want. So if your audience is saying like they're hiding posts from businesses or saying they don't want to see these posts, then of course they're going to start to give them more of what they really want, which is, as a lot of you are already doing, authentic, real, valuable content. Okay. So I mean, and we're never going to know what's actually, everyone's saying how skeptical they are, right? Yeah, dude, be genuine, bottom line. Like, I know. Totally. And Susan, I know you're not disagreeing. It sounds like I'm yelling at you, which I'm not doing. Mom. And I love you. Hi, Charlie. Oh my gosh. For reals? Charlie has to go potty. I'm the only one here.
Mama.
Okay, you know what we're going to do? Give me your undies right now. We're going full mom moment right now, and you're going to go potty. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Booty.
Booty. There's your booty. Okay, you do it? I should like hire Charlie to come in and do these crazy things. Okay, Charlie, one of my rules of Facebook Live is always wear your chonies, but you're breaking that rule. Go potty. You can do it. I believe in you.
Booty.
And booty. Okay, go. Bye. Okay, let's cross our fingers on that one. Okay, go. Okay, where are you? Billy Fun, click on that link because you might need to come over and take over as a co-host for a second. Okay, so, all right, so yes, we do need to keep that in mind, like for sure. And also, oh look, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Oh shoot, what did I do? I went to messages, which I didn't mean to do. Okay, so one of the things that we can learn from this is, yes, this is how to run a business, and they're running a really successful business and making loads of us happy because we're all stoked to be here and be able to talk to each other. Okay, let's go on. It's easy to understand how we got here. Video and other public content have exploded on Facebook, and in the past couple of years, since there's more public content than posts from your friends and family, the balance of what's in the newsfeed has shifted away from the most important thing that Facebook can do, which is help us connect with each other, which is totally true. And I had a meeting with a client today who's crazy successful and has he has $1 million, his business does over $1 million revenue every year. And yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I can't do up the toilet.
You can't put up the toilet?
I can't do up the toilet.
Okay, I have faith in you, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so you can do it. I really think you can. Oh my gosh. Okay. They're both getting better. Yes, my babies have been sick. So thank you, Judy. Okay, so if it's the balance in the news feed, yes, which is the most important thing to do is connect with each other. So this client of mine, who I'm not going to mention his name, but I'm going to give him a shout out right now.
I can't see who.
You want to see? Okay, so Charlie's here. Don't knock the computer down, Char. Oh gosh, that's a bad thing. Okay, so he was saying that he's not his ideal client. He doesn't spend a lot of time on Facebook. And I said, if you're only posting business stuff on your Facebook page, then people are going to tune it out. And so I said, before you go live, go, like a lot of you talk about, go and connect with other people first and then do your live video. It'll show Facebook that you're really interested in the people in your community. And he's like, I don't have time for that. And I was like, I don't care, do it. Like sometimes you need to get up some oomph and just craft your human connections, right? But we want to be really making those genuine connections. Otherwise, you're just being like a Scrooge anyway. Okay, so let's get to the next point. So we feel a responsibility to make sure our services aren't just fun to use, but also good for people's well-being. So we've studied this trend carefully by looking at the academic research and doing research on our own with leading experts at universities. So I think that there is something really big happening here where they're paying attention to the type of content that we're putting out. So if you're putting out content that's just like getting, selling stuff, it's not offering value, it's not instilling some sort of emotional reaction, those posts are going to go down in the newsfeed. Based on this, we're making a major change, to how we build Facebook, and I'm changing the goal. All right, moms out there, what do I do? Billy Funk, where are you? Okay, I'm gonna go see if Billy can do this. I'm gonna message you right now, Billy. Are you here? Are you here? Can you come on? I'm gonna message him right now. Can you come on now? Okay, Char, I think you can do it. You know how. No. Okay, this is like perfect because should I go and come back, hey, Alina, should I take a potty break right now and leave everyone hanging in the middle of this, which is crazy?
I'll put it higher.
And he's putting the mic really high. Oh my gosh. Okay, stop. Actually, Lisa Rothstein, can I send you a link? Lisa, can you come on my video right now? Because you said something. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go take him and I'm coming right back. And this is proving to everyone in the world that you can still be a mom and have a business, even when your kids are homesick from school. Charlie, go in the bathroom. I'm going to meet you in there. Lisa Rothstein, I'm sending you a link because you said something earlier that I really want you to talk about. Oh, Billy says he's in the lobby. What? Billy, I don't see you. Dude, Billy, I don't see you. He says he's in the lobby. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm refreshing my screen. Then I'm going to go. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm giving you carte blanche to take over. I'll be right back.
Hey, what is happening?
Hey, tell me what you think about this whole crazy change. I'm taking my kid to the bathroom.
Awesome. So there's been a crazy change with the...
I'm giving you carte blanche to take over. I'll be right back.
Hey, what is happening? Oh, so let me go ahead.
Whole...
There we go. So I guess we're just breaking in here with news that Zucks, the good old Mark Zuckerberg, changed the game once again. Now, here's the thing that I think a lot of people don't realize is that the algorithm is the algorithm. It's not a human that's like switching things. It's something that is kind of like your nose. It continues to grow whether you know it or not. Like when you like Molly's kids, I don't think that Molly looks at her kids and it's like, oh my God, you just grew today. Your kids are always growing. So is the algorithm, meaning that like if you operate from a place of authenticity, you're always going to be rewarded. So there's 150 of you watching this live. If you don't know who I am, my name is Billy Funk. Good to meet you. First virtual fist bump. What's up, Molly? What's happening?
Okay, my husband was here, you guys. Oh my gosh, Billy, you're awesome. Kind of give me a recap of what you just said, and yeah, tell everybody who you are.
Sure. So my name is Billy Funk, and I'm out here in San Diego. I'm hoping to catch you next week. Are you going to be in San Diego?
I'm not going to be in San Diego. I'm speaking at an event. That would be so awesome.
Right on. I think.
I would comment below with the word event, and I'll give you info about it. It's going to be so fun.
Awesome. That's good stuff. Yeah. If you're brand new, if you've never seen me before, type in New Funk. That's F-U-N-K.
I love it.
So I basically said that the algorithm is always, people think that the algorithm like just shifted or just changed and now everything like is affected. It's kind of like your nose. It's always growing, or your ears. You know, like it's not something that like Zucks didn't last night push a button and say, okay, I'm going to stop promoting people's posts. Like it's this thing that is always adapting and always changing. I think that Zuckerberg, realizes that his stock went down $3 billion. His net worth went down $3 billion today.
That is crazy.
It's the first time that I've seen anybody from a business standpoint actually take the moral high ground versus the business profit ground.
Hey, let's talk about that. So everyone is saying like that they know that he's making these choices for business purposes and for money and for more ad spend or whatever. I'm sure there's some further end game in it. But yeah, the fact that his stock went down that far today, like he must have known that putting this out there was actually going to be something that was risky. And right, like it must have been something that he knew people were going to think or have this reaction to. And in the long run, it's probably going to help him business-wise. But sometimes you've got to go with, like, what do you actually feel you stand values-wise, yes?
I agree. I think we can all take a note from Zuckerberg's playbook here and actually go with an LTP versus an STP, meaning a long-term play in business versus a short-term play.
Totally. Amen.
And here, like Molly, you and I have been going with the LTP for a long time, with providing value to the marketplace, being authentically us, and not caring about short-term transactions. Like,
right. And even just the fact, that we're both, I said to you, invited you to come on here. Like we have really similar businesses. We offer similar things. Like but the fact that we can both be here just talking as humans because we know that we connect on a human level. It's not because of some sort of weird like business thing. It's because I know that I can connect with you as a human.
Yes. No, I love it. It's not ironic. I was about to go live about this. It was, and then I saw your reminder, your post, and I'm like, okay, I'll wait for Molly to go live, and then I'll go live afterwards. And then I hopped on, and you're like, hop on. I'm like, okay, this is cool too.
Okay, so will you
testing my lighting out? My lighting is a little bit janky.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna call this back on. Okay, I muted you for right now. Give me the thumbs up when you're okay. Are you good? Okay.
White boxes just totally crash on me.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm great. My back here isn't.
Okay, I hope there's not a Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight this again. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see this? I hope that you can. It's kind of small right now, but I'm gonna read through it again for you. And then Billy, if you'd like to give a little commentary with me, I would love it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's share this video, y'all, because this is a discussion that I think we need to be having. Everyone's having a panic attack. I don't know, Billy, had you said anything while I was gone too that you want to kind of recap, or are we pretty much on the same page so far?
We're on the same page. I was just talking about everybody. Okay. You know, unless you're a giant page, I don't think that you're going to be affected. Like,
okay,
yeah, but go on.
Okay, so we're ready. So based on this, we're making a major change to how we build Facebook. I'm changing the goal. I give our product teams and focusing. I'm changing the goal. I give our product teams from focusing on helping you to find relevant content to helping you to have more meaningful social interactions. I'm sorry, that seems like amazing.
It does.
Does that seem amazing? Right? And I remember watching one of your videos, Billy, where you were like, if you're not using Facebook Live, you have been given the greatest gift on the planet. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? Right? Like, I didn't even put much planning into this video today. As you can see, my kid's homesick from school. I had meetings all day today. I threw this up, and we're able to speak to each other and to over 100 people live right now at one time. Where else, like, what other way can you do this?
There is no other way. There really isn't.
I don't know. Yeah, and I think, okay, this is a good idea, Charmaine. Charmaine just said it's a time to buy Facebook stock. And it's a good idea. So I also think that what we want is for people to be interacting. What we want is for there to be more meaningful social interactions. We don't want just to find content to be sharing articles and getting people other places. We want people to be here connecting with us, right? So that we can move, and as a business goal, so that we can move into stronger business relationships as well. Okay, he said, we started making changes in this direction last year. Like Billy said, this is not something that just switched automatically, but it will take months for this new focus to make its way all the way through all of our products. The first change you'll see in the newsfeed, where you can expect to see more of your friends, families, and groups. Okay, what do you think about that? I have big things to say.
I think it's a really good thing. I think it's going to make Facebook a much stronger platform. You know, if you're a marketer, I think you should be rejoicing right now. And if you look on top of what Zuck said, if you look at, I think Mosey, I forget what the dude's name is, who wrote he's in charge of the Facebook newsfeed. Okay. He wrote a blog article about it. And he basically said in there that live video gets 6 times, the amount of views and interaction that the replay viewers. He basically said in that blog post, if you go live, you will create these interactions with people that will create the community that Facebook is looking for. So, if you're like, hey, what's the number one hack or what's the tip? What do we do now? What do we do next? I would say this: focus on authentic value that's entertainment, inspirational, and educational. And the biggest thing is I would use Facebook Live as much as possible.
Because that's, as you can see, that's the only way that you can guarantee that you're going to have to react authentically, which is why it's so scary. But when your kid comes in the middle of your video and you think no one else is here and he has to go to the bathroom, what are you going to do? Right? So people see how you react in real time. Okay, Danielle says, how do they determine what is relevant and meaningful? Shouldn't we get to determine what is meaningful? Do you have thoughts on this? So
I 100% actually believe that you are determining what is actual meaningful by what you comment on and engage on. So whatever Facebook's algorithm is not likes, comments, and shares. It's 50,000 plus things that they take into account, and they're polling, they're watching, they're listening. This algorithm, this bot, basically, as to what you comment on the most and what your friends that are like you, what they comment on as well. And things that create multiple comments between you and other people, that's what they will find that you find meaningful. That's what they'll.
And that's where it changes up, like that engagement bait thing that came out. When was that? A week ago, a couple weeks ago. It was before Christmas. But I was so stoked about that also. So if you don't know, they posted something that said that engagement bait posts, which are posts that are crafted strategically just to get people to comment, that those are going to be lower in the newsfeed. And people were like, oh no, we can't use messenger bots anymore. For example, if you guys comment below this video with the word value, my messenger bot will send you access to my free Facebook group where you can get even more trainings like this. Maybe we'll have Billy come in there as a guest sometime.
Sure.
And then also access to this new thing. I don't know, Billy, if I had told you about this, but I already had planned to do a business page makeover. Nice. And we had already launched. It's like in pre-launch right now. And I was like, this is perfect timing because there's all of these new things that we can highlight for people as these changes are really being made more apparent. And so with that, the engagement bait posts are posts that are crafted for the specific reason of getting one comment. Posts like you said, where it's creating more of a conversation, that's actually what we want, what Facebook wants in the newsfeed. Because I think it was Danielle who asked that question earlier, that will show them what we actually care about.
Yes, it's all about creating curiosity with people. And
yeah.
So like curiosity is the number one thing that I focus on in the marketplace when I'm creating posts. Like if you're creating images that are specifically to sell to people, those are not going to be seen by and if you're a fan page and you're blasted, if you're using different software to post, I would stop using that software. Like if you're posting, yeah, because in this change, basically what they're saying is if your posts aren't getting a ton of engagement with your audience, that means that all of your future posts, they're going to demote. Like it doesn't matter if you've got an extremely valuable post, but if all your previous posts, nobody's seeing, nobody's interacting with, nobody's commenting on, and all of a sudden you got a really cool, valuable post, guess what? That valuable post is not going to be shown to people, even though it's valuable.
Totally. So Carrie just said, I go live and no one commented and only like 3 people liked it. So when Billy said the key is to go live, there are so many other pieces underneath it. It's not just that you can turn a live video on and expect that it's going to just all of a sudden switch everything for you.
It's
so
consistency.
Consistency is huge.
Yep.
Knowing who you are.
And here, Molly, I would imagine that there's a lot. Like here, if you've gone live, if you've gone live in the past, let us know how many times that you've gone live. I would love to know like what number that is. And if you haven't gone live but want to in 2018, say I want to go live. Put it out there to the universe. Say like I'm gonna go live for the first time in 2018. And so there's probably a lot of you. I would estimate there's 40% that are watching this that haven't gone live but want to,
or you've gone live once and it didn't go well, and then you just stopped because you're like,
it is not going to go well the first time. It's probably not going to go well the second time. Here, if you crush it out of the gate, if you go live and you're like, bam, and you knock it out of the park, you waited too long. You did your entire audience, all of your friends, followers, you did them a disservice because you're not relatable. You just became, it's like you were given the gift of speaking on stage in public as a kid, and you know what? Nobody relates to that. You have to suck first. You have to be bad.
You know what else you have to do is you have to suck every once in a while in between.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you have to knock your leg over so that people
Exactly. I love it when I mess up. Like when words aren't working, kind of like they aren't right now. I become super relatable. People realize that I'm human, but I'm consistently spontaneous in 2000. That I was just reading a comment.
I'm sorry. I'm highlighting. So Stacy said, yes. I'm consistently
150 times Stacy DiPolo's gone live, but I am consistently spontaneous. 2018. I'm going to try the planner Molly has and a schedule. Right on. That's awesome.
I love it. There was another question actually from another live video expert, Andy Falco Jimenez, which I was going to ask you as well. Andy is reading my mind. So I have thoughts about this. So when you were saying not to use third-party tools, I knew this would come up. So what do you think about using third-party tools like Be Live to go live versus
I was talking more about Hootsuite.
That's what I knew it. Yeah.
Like scheduling posts. I believe that. So here's the goal. The reason that there's 150 people on concurrently right now and thousands of people will watch this video is because many reasons, but 2 specifically. Thousands of people have turned on live notifications for Molly Mahoney. And number 2, Molly has collected the info of her target market through her bot, Molly bot, as well as email list. So
totally.
Molly,
I sent out an email and I sent out
I got them both.
Right?
I got all three. I got notification that you posted that you're going to go live. I got a message from your bot, and I saw the email.
So I'm so glad you mentioned this, because one of the things that I was going to talk about. And then let's talk about groups after this too. Terry brought up groups as well, so I want to make sure that we do that too. Because I get so excited. So to answer Andy's question, Andy, Facebook knows that Be Live TV is putting out live video, and it's a way that's going to keep people here on Facebook. So I don't believe that Facebook will keep things like Be Live or Ecamm or other tools like that to go live hidden. I think that those will still flourish if you're doing engaging content and you're crafting things in a way where you're letting your audience know where you are and that you're showing up. And I wanted, Billy, to show everybody, because we talk about this a lot, but I think some people still don't know this. So I wanted to show everybody where to go to be able to turn on not only the live video notifications, but also the see first option.
Yep.
Because as a viewer, I get worried sometimes when these changes happen that we might not be able to see the things from the pages that we want to see as well. So I'm going to sign into my other account.
You do that. So let me talk really quickly while you're doing that. So Molly's using Be Live. That's B.live TV. Be.live.tv. Which I think it's especially good for interviews, kind of like what we're doing right now. I'm going to go live in an hour using Ecamm. That's with 2 M's, which I love. I think is I like that interface. However, some of you are like, should we not use these two tools? What does Facebook really think? I think this. They're not. Facebook Live is their baby. They want to become the behemoth. They want to be Hulu. They want to be Netflix. Like Facebook Watch is huge. And
they're doing billboard ads, TV ads for Facebook Live, not for Facebook in general, but for Facebook Live specifically.
Yes. If you use Facebook Creator, so here's the other question: is right now, Molly, are we in the story section of people's Messenger using this app?
That's a really good point. No. So that is, and okay, somebody asked earlier also whether you should go live on your business page or on your personal page. And I always suggest that you do both and in your group, and you do them in a way that's strategic. So like when Billy goes live on his personal page, I love watching other people's strategies. He has people get subscribed to his bot from his personal page, which then connects them to his business page.
I built a list of almost 1,000 people for free without any ads from my profile on my bot. So think about that. So if there's people out there, you're like, well, I don't know what to do anymore. I got a great, I've been building an audience on my profile. How do I transition that to my business? Well, I did give value, create PDFs, and create custom reference URLs, using ManyChat.
And so that's what that is it's a way to get people to, like, Billy offers more value. We teach this all the time. So you offer something else for free. It can be as simple as access to your Facebook group. It can be the show notes from your video. Like if we're talking too fast and you want all this written down, and just comment below with this specific word. In here, we're doing it with the word value. So you're sent a message straight from my business page with that comment below feature. A lot of people think that you can't use that on your personal page or in your group, but you can. You just have to use what's called a messenger ref URL or a landing page link via your messenger bot.
Yep.
Yeah, and actually, okay. No, bots. So bots, Danielle just said, are bots considered spam? Only if you're being a weirdo and sending out spammy stuff. But if your bots are really connected, you're focused on having a more human interaction. And, Alina and I were talking about this today, that sometimes, I know Alina was watching earlier, but sometimes we're going to get a message that's like, I had someone go off on me for sending out a happy holiday weekend bot message on a Sunday night. And someone messaged me back like, I don't agree with your values. Like, our values are not aligned. How could you send a message on a Sunday? I wasn't selling anything. I was saying happy Thanksgiving weekend. And I can instantly say, goodbye. I don't want you in my community. It's okay. You might get messages like that every once in a while, but you will survive.
But what you do really well, Molly, and I'm watching a lot of marketers that I consider really good marketers that don't at all, you give people the option to unsubscribe. And you make it very clear and present, because I've also seen marketers get their entire page shut off because they're not using their bot properly. And then there's some that I'm just waiting for it to happen, because they're messaging me almost on a daily basis, and I don't see any option besides obviously typing in stop. But most people don't know that. So like if you're using bots,
so they're going to report you as spam if they don't know that it's an option.
You need to give people the option to unsubscribe. In fact, I want people to unsubscribe. Like
I was saying this to Owen of Owen Video the other day too, that's a goal of ours. And so today was an example. If you got our message today, we have a way to segment our list, our community inside Messenger, so that we give people the option to opt out of live video notifications. And so before Kelly, my team member, sent this message out today, she said, should we send this to people who have opted out of live video notifications? And I said, no, let's send this to everyone, because this is a different type of live video. We're addressing a huge major issue that people are having. And let's make sure we include the option to unsubscribe.
Yes.
So they can leave if they want to.
Yes.
And Melina just asked, is your bot on your personal profile? No, they're set up through your business page, which is another reason you still want to be building your business page community.
Yes, I use my personal profile to build my Messenger list. So like I didn't use my business page or run any ads solely so I could have a case study for people and say, hey, look, I was able to build a list of over 900 people on a Messenger bot list without once paying for an ad or using my page, my business page.
See? So I want to come back and ask you about that also. Let's highlight this comment because I love this. Paulette said, I went live last week for my gallery opening in Oregon, so I didn't have any live viewers because it was late in other parts of the United States. My comment's not highlighting. Shoot, I'm trying to show her comment, but it's not working. So I didn't have any live viewers because it was so late in other parts of the United States, but I got lots of views the next day. And I talk about this all the time. It doesn't matter if people show up live.
Over half.
We love having people on live, but
over half of your viewers will always be as a replay, and you got 15 seconds to talk directly to the replay viewer. Like, have a conversation with them. Be funny, entertaining, engaging. Have some sort of replay question. Do something so that you're pulling the half the viewers that are watching as a replay into the rest of your actual broadcast.
And Billy is so good at doing that because he does these questions at the very beginning of his video and doesn't give the answer until later in the video. So it actually causes people to go back and watch the replay again. It's like,
so what I'm going to do on this next one, on my next live, I have a second phone. I'm going to have it ringing when I go live, and it's going to be Zuckerberg, and so I'm going to take a call from Zuck. And be like, whoa, hold on here. I don't know. I'm just like, you got to figure out ways to be you, be authentic, but also be entertaining. Remember, most people would much rather laugh than learn.
Yes,
think about that.
Totally.
And Molly, you're entertaining. You entertain me all the time.
And it makes us want to stay on and have fun, right? And to some people, I'm sure both of us are annoying, and that's okay. They can go somewhere else, right? Okay. So somebody said my branding is up. It should still show up. The comment things are frozen right now because we're so excited. Okay, let's actually screen share though, and I'm going to show you about this see first option. So this is something that is really powerful to be able to tell your people to do this. I know Fallon Zoe, who's another live video social media expert, she talks about this a lot. And this is something that I do with people that I want to connect with. Billy is on See First on my page because I know that I want to connect with him, and I know he's sharing things that I'm always wanting to stay up to. Mari Smith is on See First for me. Organizations that I want to speak at or speak for or be involved with, I have them on See First, and people whose personal profiles I want to connect with, I have them on See First as well. So who do you have on See First, Billy?
I have you on See First. So I have 3 different types of people on See First. I have people that I wanted to either JV with and like create something with in the future, kind of like you, Molly. I have my team. I'm a professional network marketer. I teach network marketers how to double, triple, or 10x their sales and profits without chasing family and friends. So I give generic network marketing content and training on my personal profile as well as my business page. But I have a team and I have a team in network marketing. So I keep my influencers on there as well as prospects, people that I want to do business with or build and maintain or create a relationship with, so I can pull them into my vortex and work with them in the future. So those are the 3 types of people.
And all of you can use this strategy for that same exact reason. And then you can provide value and make sure if your audience is worried about missing the value that you're providing on your business page, you can give them this option. And one reason that I really suggest that you do this on your business page is because then you can build retargeting audiences. So every single person who watches this video right now, I can build a retargeting audience with a Facebook ad and send you more valuable information in the future as a follow-up to what we're doing today. Crazy amazing. Okay, if you're finding value, share this video, comment below with the word value, give us a fireworks show like Billy always talks about, which I love, and let me show you exactly how to do this. Yeah, and if you've never connected with Billy before, comment below with the words new funk down below and he will reach out to you, which is awesome. Okay, this is what happened? Oh yeah, this is my business page. If you scroll, you can see right here, it says following, or you can change it so that it says see first. Bring, you push that little button and you're able to, let me pull this up a little bit so I can see more. This means I think you're able to choose 14 people. Is that correct? Do you know, Billy?
Yeah, I believe it's 14.
Yeah, so sometimes I get stuck because I followed too many in that way. But you can do it as the default, which means that maybe you'll see them, maybe you won't. You can unfollow them. You can do it see first, and you can decide what types of notifications you want to do as well. So you can turn live video notifications or all posts or all off. Super crazy awesome, right?
Yes.
So make sure that you guys go back and do that. And you know what? The cool thing is you can also do it on personal profiles as well. So you can go back to Billy's personal page where he does a lot of his videos, and you can turn that see first on so that you'll always get those things inside the newsfeed and those live video notifications. That's really important too. Yeah, I love it. Okay, should we go through more of this drama? Let's see what else happened. Okay, so we said as we roll this out, we did that one. Okay, so for example, there may be a tight-knit community around TV shows and sports teams where people seem to interact way more around live. Oh, we've seen people interact way more around live videos than regular ones. That's why this is the best thing for you. Some news helps start conversations on important issues. But too often today, watching video, reading news, or getting a page update is a passive experience. What is bad about that? It's the best thing ever.
It's all good. Yeah.
Seriously. And actually, I wanted to highlight my friend Chad, who has a business page called the, I'm going to find it. It is the Ascension Parish News. And so he's from New Orleans in the Ascension Parish. And I noticed that I had his random New Orleans news business page come into my newsfeed yesterday, not sponsored, because it was a Facebook Live video where they are highlighting a charity that they are doing a major community organization about. They're getting everyone in their community together to celebrate this charity and share real, authentic, valuable human stories. And it makes things show up in your newsfeed. Oh, Melita says she's not getting your bot when you comment new funk. Billy doesn't have a bot set up on this page.
I don't.
He's going to be a human.
You can go to fblivecheatsheet.com.
Okay, so if you go to fblivecheatsheet.com, and I will put that in the description of this this video as well. I will make sure. And now Billy's going to have a really awesome follow-up job tonight.
Yes.
Coming back to all of you, which is amazing. Ooh, what do you mean? So Danielle said, is there a way to block keywords from trolls, like in our comments? Not ahead of time, I don't think. I don't know.
Block keyword. I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't know. But my friend Lisa Rothstein, who I know is here as well, you may have heard me give her a shout out earlier. She's an amazing copywriter. Do you know Lisa, Billy?
But you have no idea how crazy this is. I was just going through all my business cards, and I have 2 out right now. Just 2. Yes, I met Lisa last year at the University Club here in San Diego. And I looked at her business card. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to reconnect with Lisa. So I've met her in person. How crazy is that?
That is insane. And can we talk about how amazing that is that a human connection was then reignited via a Facebook connection? Right?
Yeah,
it's so cool.
Live connection.
Yeah, right. A live connection via Facebook. Like, it's all magic. So
while talking about robots too, by the way, let's not forget about that.
I mean, like that. So thank you. Melita posted your link down below. Facebook Live cheat sheet. That's it, right?
Yes. Yeah. There's no course or anything attached to it, so don't worry. It's just a free PDF.
And it goes to your messenger bot as well, right?
Yes. She's watching. What's up, Lisa?
Lisa, you're here. We're talking about you. Okay, so Lisa, she just said, OMG. Lisa has an amazing copyright course that she just put together, which if you guys are interested, this is why I want, Lisa, we were talking about planning out a way for me to announce this to my peeps, but I'm sharing it right now. So Lisa, because this is the best thing, we're solving problems. Lisa and I were talking about how crafting real stories that people are allowed to connect with is more important than ever right now. And so if you feel like you're freaked out about your writing and you don't know how to tell stories that are authentic and real, comment below with the word copy. And Lisa, I will get you information about Lisa's copywriting course. Craig Carpenter, I love you. Craig says that we're like the Energizer Bunny. I know, both of us. That's why I love Billy so much. So one of the things about Lisa is that she wrote, I don't know if you know this, but she wrote, wait till we get our hands on you. Do you know that ad?
I didn't even know that.
It's a Hanes underwear t-shirt, whatever commercial.
I'll never forget that one. Yeah.
Right. She wrote it, which is crazy. That's so good. Okay. So let's stay focused. So, oh yeah. And this is all about tight-knit communities as well. So if you're building a Facebook group and you're really posting in your Facebook group in a way that's authentic and engaging, and you're actually having conversations with real people, this is in your favor. If you're posting things that are robotic and spammy and weird and just like, on your business page, of course, no one's going to see it.
I have a mic that I was going to drop for you, except it's a Blue Yeti. It's probably not the best one to drop.
Bong. And you already dropped your light, so that was okay. Yes. Hey, Tracy Cox. Okay, so from here, now I want to be clear. By making these changes, he said, I expect the time people spend on Facebook and some measures of engagement will go down.
Yep.
I don't actually know if I agree with that, because if look what's happening right now. We're like Craig Carpenter, who's so amazing, just said, we're sitting here talking forever. I don't know. But it could be that it goes down. But I also expect the time that you do spend on Facebook will be more valuable. And if we do the right thing, I believe that will be good for our community and our business over the long term, which brings us back to, what did you say earlier?
Authentic.
Really, about long-term value, or what was it that you said?
It's all about the LTP. You know me, LTP. I think
so explain it again, because in case we've had new people coming on, explain that difference.
So you can either operate out of STP or LTP, meaning you can go for the short-term transactions and just kind of like throw stuff out there, throw pickles at the window and hope they stick and attempt to convert and sell people, or you can give value and actually understand that LTP long-term play will give you wealth in the future. And Zuckerberg is operating from an LTP mindset, meaning initially there might be a decrease, because the videos that hypnotize people, that kind of make people zombies, that just have them watch funny cat memes and and stupid pranks over and over and over again, that just kind of like keep you there, where they're not engaging, you're not liking, you're just kind of staring at the screen. Those are going to go away. Those are going to be kind of demoted.
I watched one of those yesterday. I don't know if you've seen this video, but I could not believe how long I watched it. And then I was so glad I kept watching. Have you seen the video of the person building a brick wall?
I don't know.
It's like, okay, so they've stacked all of these bricks like this, and we're doing construction at our house, so I thought it was my backyard. But they're stacking all these bricks like this, and then they knock them over like dominoes. And it's a video that just I wish it was live. It wasn't. But it follows all the dominoes, tick, 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 tick. And it was so long. And I was like, why am I still watching this? And then I thought, I'm watching this because I want to see if it's going to mess up or if it's really going to make it. And then once it gets to the end, I am going to have to go find the video and watch it again. Because once it gets to the end, the last brick hits the next one and makes all of them, instead of being like dominoes like this, they all go perfectly into place.
Wow.
And then it goes backwards, like the whole thing. But I was a zombie. I wasn't actually engaging. So I probably won't see videos like that anymore.
I want to see that too now, though.
I know. Okay, it's Craig Carpenter who made the awesome tool Relay That. Do you use Relay?
I do know about Relay. I have ADD. So
okay, it's a super cool. I have ADD too, obviously. It's a super cool graphics tool. So if you guys are looking for graphics for your thumbnails or for your pre-post announcements, Craig Carpenter has this awesome tool. Craig, post your link down below. He and I met in person at Social Media Marketing World, and he's so awesome and provides a really amazing service for people like us.
That's cool.
Okay.
Are you going to Traffic Conversion Summit?
No, because I'm speaking at Social Media Week Austin at the same time, but I'm flying into San Diego on Tuesday night before Social Media Marketing World, so I'll have like the crossover.
Oh, right on. And you're going to be in San Diego this Wednesday?
Yes, I'm speaking at the eWomen Network. It's Thursday, this Thursday.
Right.
Yeah. Which is going to be so good. Comment below with events, and I'll get you that information too. Okay, wait, let's do the last thing. At its best, Facebook has always been about personal connections by focusing on bringing people closer together, whether it's family and friends or around important moments in the world. We can make sure that Facebook is time well spent. Okay, now that I'm rereading this out loud like this, what the heck is bad about this?
I have yet to see anything that's been bad at all. If people have turned on see first or get notifications for your post on your page, then because you give value, everything is great. If people haven't done that and you're not running ads like sponsored posts, if you're trying to sell something, there's so many people that are freaking out over nothing.
Okay, so let's go to, I'm going to share, and I'd love your thoughts on this too, like a super smooth path to making sure that this doesn't happen to you, that you don't disappear. So it's identify who you are as a human being.
Yes.
I call this the quesadilla of awesome. So I don't know if you have a secret trick for this. Do you know about the quesadilla of awesome?
I'm assuming that the quesadilla of awesome has something to do with creating your avatar, your target market.
It's before you get there, actually. So the quesadilla of awesome is, and this is so good for people in direct sales and network marketing because a lot of people offer the same products. And so this helps you to be distinct. You make a list. You take everything that you offer in your business and you put it as far away from you as humanly possible so that it's just you. And you're like, oh no, what do I do now? And at that point, you make a list of 20 things that make you a uniquely awesome human being. And this works for all types of businesses, right? So you touch into who you are as a human. You make this list. I have like a whole acronym, which we can get into at another time. You make this list. And from there, you start celebrating the things that make you a uniquely awesome human as fiercely as possible. And you bring them into your brand. So I'm going to get my charger for my computer while I do that. Billy, what are some of the ways that you celebrate who you are as a human in your videos?
Sure. So what ways do I celebrate who I am as a human in my videos? So I like to be sarcastic, a little bit sarcastic. I actually dig cheesy and kind of corny in a way that's authentic. So I will be cheesy and corny in my videos, and I'll laugh at myself. I do like to do some, not just live streams, but every once in a while I'll do a live stream, like rock climbing, extreme sports. I've done plenty of those videos. And then I celebrate who I am as a marketer by having fun and just sharing things that I want to learn more about with my audience.
So you also do videos on your balcony with this crazy amazing view. So it's like
I celebrate my view.
You do celebrate your view. And like when you're out on the go and doing videos and things that are not necessarily specifically business related, but that are human related and really more of this idea. One of my clients yesterday said that she got locked in her garage and she went live from in there because she got locked in the parking garage and totally used it to her advantage. The video that Paulette said about being at the, wherever she was, right? Taking things on an adventure, all of this. It's so good. Yay, Linda says, oh goodness, I've learned so much this evening, Molly. The light bulb is finally turned on. Thank you both. That's so good. Okay, so after you tap into your quesadilla of awesome, from there, you get really specific about your ideal client. So the way that I talk about it is not picking an ideal client avatar. It's knowing who that exact human being is. Right? So it's a real person. So Danielle, I know you're convinced that this is only existing so that Danielle said this is totally paving the way for national brands to have more ad space because people who use Facebook for free to sell will go away. So I actually want to talk about that a little bit because let's talk about national brands like Toys R Us. So many national brands are not actually even using Facebook for ads, which is crazy. But I think really this provides an opportunity for us, even if whether we're using free Facebook or ads on Facebook, it provides us an opportunity to step up our game and to deliver in a way that's more authentic and real and more helpful for our ideal client. So if you take that ideal client and you get really clear about what problems they're experiencing and how you can help them.
So this is what I like to say now. If you attempt to market to everybody, you'll end up marketing nobody. But if you actually get crystal clear as to who you are and who you're looking to attract, like down to 34-year-old soccer moms who live in Portland, who go to yoga twice a week, have 3 kids, and are super passionate about vegan chocolate chip cookies. Like, I mean, get that clear as to who would be your ideal person. And when you do that and start thinking about what problems they have and solutions you can provide, you'll end up marketing to everybody like that.
Because even if I don't like vegan cookies, if I resonate with something else or I know a specific human being who does resonate with that, it's going to be much easier for me to engage and to share and to connect with as a human. And so Trisha just asked, why are we commenting with the word copy? Because Lisa Rothstein has an amazing copywriting course, and we're going to get back to you with information about her course. You can come below with the word value if you would like my messenger automation to automatically message you with access to my free Facebook group, which is an amazing community of rock stars. We call them hey now, you're a mall star, right? So mall stars are
go play.
And you can also comment below with the words new funk, and Billy will reach out to you with more value as well. Danielle, you're my new favorite person because so she said that she has her tinfoil hat on right now and she's offering them for free to anyone who wants one. I will make tinfoil hats because I believe so firmly in this, and anyone who wants to drink my Kool-Aid, I'm willing to hang out with because it works. So awesome. I love it. Totally. Okay, so let's go. Yes. Okay, so where were we? Oh, connecting with your ideal client and then being really clear about the types of problems that you can solve for them rather than just posting links to your sales or posting some tutorial that's only about what you're selling. Get in there and teach them some other sort of value that just proves to them that you have value to offer. And I'm sure you talk a lot about this kind of stuff with all the network marketing things that you do for your audience too, right?
This is good stuff. I love this. I'm predicting 3,000 views by the end of this.
Dig it. I love it. And guess what? We're on a business page.
3,000 views, 600 comments.
Oh, we're already at 694.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Because Be Live lets us see exactly how many. So we're at, and I'm always big about remembering that, like, sometimes we want to ignore the actual comments and those things while we're live because it can freak us out and get us thinking about weird things. But right now we're at 266 reactions and 697 comments. So from there, you're going to solve problems for people, right? So this is like a clear path, a clear step to make this work. And you have to be consistent with it, consistently solving problems. And while you're solving those problems, you offer them something like Billy's amazing fbcheatsheet.com. Is that right?
FB Live cheat sheet. I could put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in there again. So FB Live, fblivecheatsheet.com. And okay, if you go there, this is the type of thing that we're talking about. If you offer some sort of value for free, right? It lets people have a way to be put into your community where you can build a list to be able to notify them when you're going live and giving them more value again, right? And then once you've offered a lot of value, what happens?
Transactions become a natural consequence of delivering massive value. Like that should be people's 2018 slogan. Put it up everywhere. Say it again. Your dream life, your wealth, the amount of money that you want to make is a natural consequence of you delivering massive value to the marketplace.
And building those connections with people, right? Like delivering value, building those connections, not jumping to third base right away, and knowing that this is a longer term play, that there's value that's going to be offered here. And totally awesome. So, sorry, Terry says, I'm still not sure how to get my 22 group members onto my business page. Okay, I missed your question. Let's answer this one question and then we're going to wrap this up. Does that sound good, Billy?
Yes.
Okay, so Terry said, still, I'm not sure how to get my 22,000 group members onto my business page or to stick with my 22,000 group. So I would say keep your 22,000 group, yes, and start using a messenger bot and let them know that you're going to be doing some sort of training, some sort of value on your business page. Have them opt in to the value on your business page via your messenger bot. So that you don't tell them that the training is coming on your business page. You say, hey, I'm doing a free training. Would you like access? Comment below if you would. When they comment below, you give them a link to register for the training, and all it's doing is subscribing them to your messenger bot. Then you announce when the training's happening and you say, great, the training's happening on Friday. I'll send you the information. You send them the information, which is a link to the video on your business page.
Yep. Here's something everybody can do. So if you have nobody on your business page, but you have a personal page, you can very easily go live with some tips and tricks for your target market. And before you do that, simply create a PDF of those tips and tricks that you're going to go live with, create a custom reference URL in ManyChat, and simply during that live and say, hey, by the way, if you would like a printout, if you like more info about what I talked about, or not include one thing, go live with 3 tips and have a 4th or a 5th tip on this PDF that you give away for free through your messenger bot on your fan page, and then boom. It's really simple. I mean, I think you have a course on messenger bots that teach.
I do, yeah. So I know some of this stuff is like crazy, but we have a full course. We have like a little mini training that's just $7. It gets lots of strategy. And then we also have a full program that has an amazing amount of videos that walk you through the whole thing. Plus, it has a written guide for every single training video so that you can go step by step in creating these things for your own business. If you want any information about that, Karina says I call it ManyChat. It's ManyChat. And if you'd like access to that, comment below with the word bot, and I will send you the links for that too, by a person. There's not a bot that's going to send it to you. I will send it to you myself. Billy, I actually have 2 more questions for you.
Okay.
How do you deal with the fact that we're not technically supposed to be doing business on our personal page?
So how do I deal with that?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, honestly, I mean, Facebook has said that that the personal profiles are for personal profiles. However, if you deliver value, if you're authentic in your you, as well as you're not spammy, you're not an infomercial. See, what Facebook is basically saying is they don't want you to be an infomercial on your profile. And if you want to be an infomercial on your fan page, go right at it.
That's what it's for.
Right. But think about infomercials on TV. They're spending money to be there. And nobody wakes up at any moment in time, goes on Facebook with their credit card in hand, and is ready to make a purchase for whatever product that you're promoting. Like, nobody does that. Like, think about that. Nobody goes on Facebook. They go on Amazon to do that. I go on Amazon, credit card in hand. Well, it's
saved in my computer, so I can just click it, right?
Right. Yeah, it's all synced up. But I go on Facebook to engage, be entertained, be informed, as well as to do that with my audience. So if you're doing that, I just want you to really think about if you know what channel QVC is on, do you continue to go on that channel on TV? The answer for 99% of you is no. If you know what
it's
channel
like
QVC is,
scrolling through the.
Yeah. So like once people realize that you're an infomercial profile or fan page, they stop tuning into you. So what do you tune into? Things that you laugh at, things that you smile about, things that you learn from. So be that on your profile, and Facebook will never say that you're a bad business or you're doing it the wrong way.
You're doing too much. It's not like spammy or I mean, Totally. So I do want you always run a little bit of a risk when you're doing anything that's business related on your business page. But if you're staying in a place where you're sharing authentic, real value and you're not like, go buy this course, it's totally different. Okay. My other question is because I use Amy Porterfield's rule for this, but how long do you think someone needs to consistently deliver value before they'll start seeing real results where they can make a big old offer?
Yes. For that exact amount of time. The time that you just laid out, yes.
Did I say it?
No, you didn't.
Oh.
So I was gonna say.
I was like, I get so multitasking and I'm like reading comments and all of that I could have accidentally said it.
So I get that question a lot. What?
Oh, that's like when people ask where to go live and I say yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. They'll say, so should I go live today or should I go live? Should I go live at 3 p.m. or should I go live at 6 p.m.? And I'll say yes.
Yeah, totally.
You didn't tell me. I'm like, no, I did. Like,
okay, I have a rule though.
As long as it takes. Well, here, I got a rule too. I won't go live after midnight.
Oh, really?
Well, man, my thoughts, if I go live after midnight, I get loopy. You don't know what's going to come out of my mouth.
That's good. I always have people start with where they are in their life. Like, where would it be best this is the question when they ask me about what time. I say, okay, if you could pick one day a week at a specific time to have a perfect like strategy session or sales call or an opportunity call with someone who would be the ideal person to join your team or to make a purchase from you, what time would you have it? Like, and you were going to commit to it, what time would it be? And then they tell me, I'm like, great, that's when you're going live. Because it's more important that you actually commit to showing up than it is about matching the algorithm or whatever.
I love that. Yeah, I usually tell people, find a time during the day that you can go live possibly multiple times that week, like consistently.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be 3 a.m.
Well, and so I started doing inside my course the other day, I did a training. I think it was in Messenger. I can't remember if it was in Messenger Automation or my other camera confidence course, but I was like in full on polka dot flannel pajamas. It was super late and I was like, I needed to answer the question and I hadn't been able to. So we're going to have a pajama party. I didn't think anyone was going to be on. And so many people jumped in and I was like, we should have late night pajama parties all the time. Yeah. See, Charmaine says, I've seen Molly go live. She was there. But I think you're right. As a rule, that might not be a good idea unless it's strategic. Okay. But I think
how long? Somebody just asked how long to go live for.
Yeah.
So, well, Facebook will say go live longer than 10 minutes. Like they say go live longer so that people will know that you're live. So like they're like, how long have we been live for?
An hour and 15 minutes.
74 minutes.
Yeah. So I have different rules for that also. Like on your business page, I don't think the length even matters as long as you're delivering value because you can repurpose that stuff and build audiences and do all kinds of things on your personal page. My rule is usually 15 minutes if you can, because that's the way, if you think about it, people are holding their phone. They're not sitting there waiting for your notification. It's going to take them a while to look at their phone. Like how often do people look at their phone? Probably every 15 minutes.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. So with consistency though, Amy Porterfield has a rule that you have to provide value on a weekly basis, whether it's Facebook Live, blog post, whatever, podcast, for at least 3 months before making a major offer.
I like that. I think you should provide enough value to the point where if you stop providing, if you stop going live, if you stop creating content, if you stop blogging, that people would actually reach out to you asking if you're okay. And like that's happened to me before. I went on a little digital detox and I had random text messages from people that I don't know how they got my number, but they were letting me know that their family was praying for me at dinner. And I was like, what? I'm like, I'm okay. I'm just taking a little break. Everything's fine.
That's actually how I realized that I should focus on Facebook Live, because when I first came out, I did a 6-week series on curing the starving artist syndrome. And the 7th week, I didn't go live. And I had all of these people messaging me like, where's your starving artist syndrome series? And I was like, what are you talking about? It was a 6-week series. And I was like, maybe I should keep doing this, right? Yes. Like maybe this is a thing. Craig says he's going to start a brainstorming and show and tell session in 2018. I love it. So good. All right. One last shout out. Comment below with the word value if you'd like to be given access to our Facebook Live community. And also, we're doing this little training coming up. It's actually going to be a big training all at once on February 9th. There'll be a replay available forever. It's at a beginner early bird rate right now. So if you comment below with the word value, it's a business page makeover. Super awesome. Comment below with the words new funk, and Billy will reach out to you personally because that's how he jams. I think that I've gotten him in trouble. He's going to have all of this follow-up to do. If you're interested in copywriting, comment below with the word copy. We'll get in touch with you with Lisa because she's so amazing. And if you want graphics, comment below with the word graphic because Craig will reach out to you. We got all these people here. Also, share this if this is valuable. People have been asking about the replay. I'm not taking this down. This is going to stay up forever. You can watch this over and over again because I know we talk very quickly. And the bottom line is the sky is not falling.
True.
It's actually filled with rainbows and sunshine. This is an amazing update.
And puppy dogs and ice cream.
Yes, and tinfoil hats. And I wear my tinfoil hat proudly.
I love it.
Lily, do you have any final words for us before I close us out?
I would say just breathe. For everybody that is freaking out about the algorithm, life is going to continue to go on, and there's plenty of people out there that don't even know that there's been a change, and they're still tuning into you if you're providing value to them.
Yes, and if you're really committed to that value and celebrating who you are, it's going to get even better for you.
If you don't stop until you get there every time.
Hello. All right, thank you so much. Mall stars, give us another mall stars down below. Cam fam, if you're here, give us a cam fam. That's my amazing camera confidence family. And glam fam, if you're here, do the same. It is my absolute joy to be here with you on our business page, unlocking your inner awesome and elevating it so that you can connect with your ideal clients, spread more joy, make a difference in this world with the magic of Facebook Live and Messenger automation. We will be back soon. Maybe I'll be bringing Billy on again. This was so fun. Thank you so much for jumping on to save the day.
I appreciate it.
Go out, stand for joy.